You're...
Hi, I'm Darren Stevenson from Push Physical Theatre. What we did in our physical theatre class is we noticed right at the beginning that there was a big difference between a really good dancer and somebody who just knows the steps. And we were talking about the difference is their ability to understand transitional elements and also notice the little details of a move of the chest or torso or the arm. There's a certain attitude, and we were trying to get at that. The first exercises that we did just woke up our peripheral vision, where we wiggled our fingers and looked right ahead and noticed what was happening outside. We did a lot of work where we were walking in the room and trying to notice where other people were. So we just became aware of our surroundings and the other people that were in the space to start with. We developed that into moving our bodies in a variety of different ways, simply just standing and walking, moving at a low level, a medium level, a standing level, and a high level, and trying to improvise at each of those levels in different ways. We tried tempo changes where we move very quickly or very slowly, but always trying to stay in the moment. We're not planning for the future movements we're going to do, and we are not evaluating the past movements, but we're trying to stay right in the present moment. I didn't say this in the class, but if you are improvising to try to create dance choreography, it's useful to have somebody sitting outside and watching what you do, or you set up a video camera to capture those little golden moments. Then we talked about other parts of our bodies being in contact with the ground, in addition just to our standing on our feet. And we did three balances that can be linked together. There was this one. We went to this one, the frog, and this one here. Woo! It's difficult to do in my regular pants. Okay. Then we tried partnering, so actually physically interacting with each other. We talked about transitional elements. We would hold our partner's wrist and bring our weight away from the center so that we were leaning away from each other and interacting in that way. And then we talked about transitioning. That if I let go of one hand and grab the other, even if I'm doing it super fast, the idea is that I am reducing weight here by percentage. Maybe it's 100%, and then as I grab, I've got 90 and 10, and then it'll transition all the way through until there's zero weight on this hand. We tried to pay attention to that. We did rock climbers, where we move the hands down somebody else's body and then back up. We did weight towards the center, which is the same thing, but instead of feet in the middle and hands, we have floor and bodies connected up here. The final thing that we did in our class was we tried to put all of that together. And we built an improvisation where we started with very minimal movement, walking forwards, walking backwards, and sidestepping on a grid. No emotion, no changes, the eyes were looking straight ahead. No gesture, just this. We turned and we walked. We tried again not to plan for the future or evaluate the past, but stay in the present and move with our partners. And then we slowly added in other means of communication. I allowed the students to move in circular and diagonal patterns. I allowed them to change levels, to change speed, and finally to gesture, and then to partner with each other, way towards the center, way away from the center. And we discussed how this is a great way of choreographing new work. You begin here, and you don't just do this work in isolation, but you take this work and apply it to the technique that you're learning in all of the other classes so that you become a really well-rounded performer. Thanks.